Wanted to talk to you a minute about my setup that I use for fly fishing out of the Yak. Now in the Liska, which is a 12-foot boat, I had trouble carrying, this is an 8-foot rod and this is a 9-foot rod. I had trouble carrying them safely, you know, worrying about the points sticking off somewhere out in the front or in the back, or having to break a rod down. It was just really aggravating having to try to manage 2 rods. Now I know the solution to that is to carry 1 rod, but that you guys don't know me if you think I'll carry 1 rod. I like having the 6-weight and the 8-weight. I like having the options because I'll keep one usually with a Clouser minnow, one with something on the top. You know, I've got really good options that way. So I needed something to manage my rods. Now, you know, I tried keeping it the butt inside of my camera arm and the tip inside of a rod holder up there, which is just aggravating because it's just more stuff to tangle up on, and it never worked. I mean, every time you hit a little wave, it would bounce up and out, and you know, it just was aggravating. So when I saw this product, the Yakgadget Flexrod Stager, I said, man, that right there looked exactly like something that I had just built for my aluminum boat to do the same thing. And it's just funny because it was almost uncanny. And I said, man, I literally spent hours and hours and hours and material building this that's already available on the market. Had I seen it on the market, I would have just bought another set of these and retrofit them to the aluminum boat. Shows you how things work. Anyway, they adjust in and out very well, and you see on the Liska the track goes in so far on the back side that I had to get the back out, and then the front is a little bit in. I could actually go further in with it, but I run a camera arm because I like shooting this stuff, so I could run it a little closer to me. I don't want it too close to me, but one thing that I found, like in serious moving water, since I got the paddle in my hand, what I will do is move this outside rod into the middle, and that clears up this side for paddling. Now normal paddling, fishing paddling, we're like this setup, I never hit this rod. I don't have a problem with it. But when I'm aggressive paddling, I use a higher angle, I'm closer to the boat, and I will touch this rod, so I like to move it in. You can run 3 rods in it if you want to, and just use your paddle, you know, the straps up front to put your paddle underneath, or a paddle belt. 2 rods is usually enough for me, so this is the way I set it up. There is a way to tie a bungee in here and come around to loop if you wanted to loop everything down and tie everything down. Guys, it's a very neat product. It adjusts in and out, back and forth. It'll tune very well for you. It's a good price for the product. I am not sponsored in any way. I paid my money for this. I just wanted to show you something that makes my life easier. Now, conventional gear, yeah, it'll do the same thing. For a fly gear, to me, this is a must. I will load these in the boat before I will load my fly gear, because it's that important to me. I don't go to the water without polarized glasses. I don't go to the water without these. You know, I mean, that's the kind of thing that's how important they are to me. I'm 6 trips in, and I'm a firm believer in this system. So y'all look them up. If you fool around with the long rod, you know, in the kayaks, to me, this is a must-have.